but today is something really exciting. I am going to be testing out the new Magic Star Concealer and Setting Powder from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I have been waiting 5 days I think. I got this yesterday. Here it is. I got these in the post yesterday and I did get them out and have a look at them. So when I was on the website, I was obviously shopping on Beauty Bay. It literally went out of stock in like, I want to say like 5 minutes, because I originally wanted to get C8 and I ended up getting C10 because when I was like purchasing C8 it went out of stock, so I grabbed C10. It's a little bit darker than what I usually go for. Sorry, hold on. My mum bought us tickets to go see Lewis Capaldi for next year, so that's really exciting. That was completely irrelevant. The loose powder in beige. The reason why I got beige and not translucent is because I find with translucent powders they kind of have like a white cast under the eyes, and I don't really have fair skin, so I don't know. I didn't want to get translucent because I was nervous about flashback and leaving a cast, and sometimes with like translucent powders you get like dark like marks. I don't know, I probably used some really crappy powders, but I just didn't want to go for translucent and I didn't want to go for fair because I'm not fair, so I went for beige. I don't know if this is going to be too dark for me. It's still on the website for fair and medium skin, and I have medium skin, so I'm hoping this colour is going to be good. This is the packaging for Magic Star. Like a little sheen to it, and then you can like feel like the Magic Star because it's like, oh, I don't know any words, you know what I mean, like you can feel the writing. This is what the actual concealer looks like, and this has no smell to it, which is great because I really hate it when there's like a scent in concealers. But yeah, this packaging is absolutely stunning. I love it. My dad said it looks like kids makeup, but I didn't get this kind of quality of kids makeup. So you open up the powder. Now when I got this, it was slightly open, so the powder kind of went everywhere. But this is the packaging. It's like his grinders when they have this like little pink chrome thing at the top. I can't speak. You guys know what I mean? It looks like the grinders he released last year. It does smell nice. It smells like cotton candy. Oh wow, that really does smell like cotton candy. I kind of like it. My foundation, I'm going to prime and everything like normal, and then we'll try the concealer. Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. I'm Desert Beige. What primer am I going to use? I'm going to use, oh my god, this looks so disgusting. It's all day. I'm going to use the Benefit Professional and the No Problem primer. That's what I always use. Foundation on now. I put on a really thin layer because I wanted the concealer to cover most of like my freckles and my spots and everything up, so I just put a thin layer on. I just said that, and I didn't put too much under my eyes, so you can kind of, you know, you can see my under eyes and that they're not that great. I'm gonna zoom you in so you guys can see my under eyes before. Okay, so here are my under eyes. They're not so bad. If you wear a ton of concealer, like I see some people literally plaster it everywhere. I don't do that. I just put like a little bit on, so let's just go for it. It doesn't have a smell, thank god. The doe foot applicator is really interesting. It's like, there, cute. Okay, so I don't know how much to put on. Oh, it's quite thin. I thought it'd be like a thick consistency. It's like really thin. I thought it'd be like a thicker consistency. I'm going to be doing a wear test as well because I want to see if it creases and how long it takes to crease and stuff like that. Okay, so here is this side of concealer on and this side of no concealer on. I wouldn't say this is full coverage. I was expecting it to be like full coverage, but it's actually not. Like if you guys see my, I don't know if you can like see, but I have like, quite a lot of freckles here. And let's just see if I can cover them. Because in his video it said it could cover his tattoos. So it should be able to cover my freckles. Okay, so that didn't cover my freckles whatsoever. I can still see them. I thought this was going to be full coverage. I mean, I still really like it, but it's not really doing a ton. Like, it's got like a sheen to it, so it's not matte, which I do like. And to be fair, it hasn't creased or anything. It looks really airbrushed. I really like how it looks airbrushed. I was surprised because I thought it'd be a thicker consistency, and I thought it would be more full coverage. But I don't hate it, I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest of my face concealer, but I want to set this quickly before it creases or anything. So I'm gonna take my powder. This is what I want to try out the most, is this powder. So I'm just gonna take this off. Don't really know how much to. That should be enough. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got the powder on. I'm not really going to know until I take it off, but I'm just going to leave that on while I do the rest of my face. Oh, it's so soft though. That powder is really soft. So here's my face. Do my other side, and then I'm going to do my forehead, my nose, my chin, and then I'm going to set it all. Now I can still smell it under my eyes, but he does say the smell goes. It's not very brightening, but that's because I have a concealer that isn't extremely bright. I would say it's more kind of a skin colour, or just probably 2 shades lighter than my actual skin tone. But it blends out literally within like seconds. Okay, I'm going to go and set my under eyes. I'm going to set my whole nose because I want to see how it sets the rest of the face, not just the under eyes. Okay, so now I'm covered in powder. I would say it looks so airbrushed. Like I feel like my under eye is just like, do you know what I mean? I'm just gonna wipe off this side as well. I think I put on a little bit too much. I don't think you need to put on as much as I did. From far away this looks amazing. Up close it makes my nose look a little dry. You guys saw how much I put on my nose. I think it makes my nose look a little dry, maybe a tiny bit dry on my under eyes, like a tiny bit. Then again, if you're putting powder under your eyes, it's gonna look dry. But it's so airbrushing, like it's literally just, I don't even know, like it's literally like, wow, I'm not really used to my under eyes looking like this. They just look so airbrushed. Like this powder is so airbrushing. Like I put it on my forehead and it's just like really blurred it, I think. The only thing I wish is that the concealer had a little bit more coverage and was a little bit lighter, but that's because I didn't get a light enough shade. I think next time I'm gonna try the Revolution concealer that Jeffree loves and pair it with this powder. I would say if you have dry skin, just be a bit cautious because on my nose it does look a little dry. I am going to do a full wear test and see how long this holds up. But first I am just going to finish my face makeup and put a bit of powder, a bit of blush on. Hey guys, so it is about 2 hours later. This has been my face now for 2 hours and it's holding up really well. You can see there's literally no more creasing. It looks exactly the same. It's still looking as flawless. I did obviously put on a little bit more makeup and I have got a bit of fallout that didn't really come off, but it's looking, so that football's on the background, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. So far I'm happy with it. It's been 2 hours. I'm probably going to do another check-in tonight. I'm probably just going to leave it because I'm not really going to do anything, so I don't think it's going to look any different until the evening. So yeah, but like I said, I'm happy with it so far. I just ran up the stairs and I'm really tired. I need just a moment to catch my breath. Reached the 6 hour mark now with my makeup and my concealer, and it has not moved. It literally looks the exact same. Okay, my nose is looking a little oily, but my under eyes look just as good as they did 6 hours ago. Obviously, like, they've creased where my crease lines are because it would be, you know, that every concealer is going to do that, but it looks pretty flawless. Like, it just looks so blurred. So I'm really happy with that. My nose, it has come off. I did set my whole nose with the powder, and I would say the powder makes it look airbrushed and really not cakey. However, it has come off on my nose, you can see that, and it has let the oil, or the oils of my nose come through. That sounds gross, you guys know what I mean. It's all my oils are coming through, and I'm not really that oily, but yeah, I would say that if you're using this, I'm going to zoom out now actually. I would say that maybe if you're using this powder for all day, if you're going all day with this powder, I would definitely recommend touching up every couple hours and using a setting spray. I didn't use a setting spray because most of the time I don't use a setting spray.